You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here, and they are in good form. There's a right old cacophony going on. The atmosphere's terrific, and kick-off is moments away. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball, and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
And we're underway. There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Up to meet it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Gökhan Gürel. Kajolu. Gökhan Gürel. Luis Gustavo. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's got through to him. Gets away from big shot. He's gone for it! Tufan. Forward pass. Fenerbahçe are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now it's Cisse. Tufan. He'll hit it! Oh, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Forward it goes. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Cisse. Into the channel. Looking for space out wide. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. And here's Cisse. Luis Gustavo plays it out to the flank. And now they can launch a counter. Hoists it forward. Cisse! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Papa Cisse certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, and it's been like a breath of fresh air to their attack. I think that switching of flanks has finally created a new and for me, much more dangerous dimension.
Şaner Erkin tries to swing it in. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Tries to dink it in. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. So he's plotting something before playing it in. So, another set play. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Luis Gustavo. Çiftçiler. Score not really a true reflection of what's been a pretty open game. Çiftçiler. Play for a throw. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tufan. Battles to win it back. Kajolu. Kajolu looking to get on the end of this. And it's Gökhan Gürül. Oh, really good feet from him. And the whistle goes for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Kasimpaşa may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Kajolu. Gökhan Gürül. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Just brushed off the ball there. Gökhan Gürül. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Oh, good interception. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Kadiolu. Gökhan Gönül. It's gone for a throw-in. Fenerbahçe can make their change now with a break in play. And it's Gökhan Gönül. Caner Erkin. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Gökhan Gönül. Crosses it. Massive leap! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And it's played forward. It's a fabulous position. And the finish! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
There's going to be another change here. Çiftpınar. Caner Erkin. Sosa.
Fenerbahçe merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now it's Luis Gustavo. And they've been caught out here. Chooses to go back. Gumuş plays it in. Has a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Perotti tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it long. The less said about that pass, the better. Luis Gustavo. The final 5 minutes. Kasimpaşa have it back and they can go again. Has he picked him out? Has a pop! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Perotti looking to run onto it. Chance to break. Luis Gustavo. It's a loose ball. It is a corner, good chance. Gets up to head it! And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. And it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.